Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Underground Rising right here on the Psychosin project on YouTube. Today I'm going to be reviewing an unsigned band from Ireland, the one and only Sugarplum Suicide, who are an EBM dark industrial style band. It's a two-piece band, and the members are Miss Kitty on vocals, otherwise known as Seridwin Dunn. I hope I've pronounced her name properly, I do apologise if I haven't. And Colin Chaos doing all the music. Obviously when they play live, I imagine they have more members, but those are the two main members. So, without further ado, let's get straight into this. The first song on the EP is also the first single they have released, called Rabbit Hole. I'll put the link to the music video up there, actually, just up the top there. Click on that and you'll see the music video and get a feel for how this band sound, which is kind of heavy, sort of pounding industrial, along the lines of something like, I don't know, I suppose in a way early Frontline Assembly, in a way. There's another band who I'm trying to think of, but it's just escaped my mind. I cannot for the life of... Oh, Suicide Commando. There we go, that's who they remind me of. Mixed with by Birthday Massacre, obviously a huge influence on the band as well. Seridwen, again, I'm really hoping I'm saying your name right, has some superb vocals, and obviously really, really good song. Great start to the EP. So let's get straight on to the next track. Up next is a track called Saemne Phobia, which, for those who don't know, Saemne Phobia is the fear of sleep. Now, this is a more straightforward, heavy, slow, sort of epic building type song. Very, very strong Birthday Massacre influence on this again. Really, really creepy vibe to it, and Seridwin's really, really great voice over the top of it. Another fantastic... Oh, sorry about that. Another fantastic track on this EP. Let's see if they... Oh, bloody hell. Let's see if I can continue with it. I do apologise. With the next few tracks. Up next is Doll. Now on this track, lyrically actually, this track reminds me of Texas band One Eyed Doll, which if you haven't checked out, definitely go check them out as well. Again, really straightforward, dark, gothic, rocking kind of track with little sort of keyboard elements in the background, very, very subtly done, kind of again like the Birthday Massacre done, but with their own unique spin on the sound. Another fantastic track on this EP. Up next is Burn Me Alive. Now on this track, Seridwin again shows off a fantastic vocal talent, and this is a bit of a different song on here, kind of like darker Depeche Mode, as it were. The best way I can really describe this track is Depeche Mode meets Birthday Massacre meets Jack Off Jill and Scarlin, if you can get your head around that. Really some nice screaming in the background of this track as well, along with again Seridwin's fantastic vocals as well. Really, really great original song for them to end their original songs on the EP off. However, there's one track left to go, and it is a cover of the Birthday Massacre, so let's see how they done with that. To round off the EP, we have an absolutely superb cover of the Birthday Massacre's Need from the Hide and Seek album of 2012. Really, really good cover here, and they've put their own little spin on it as well, but considering this is pretty much an integral part of their sound anyway, they absolutely nail this. One of the best Birthday Massacre covers I have heard, and one that I think even Chibi and the rest of the band would enjoy. Semi-tempted to sort of send it over to them so they can actually hear this, and never know, hopefully it will result in some kind of support slot for this band. Anyway, really, really well done, and yeah, absolutely superb cover, really good EP. But anyway, let's get on to the conclusion really. I shouldn't give it away before sort of do the conclusion, so let's do the conclusion next, shall we? So, in conclusion, what did I make of the EP? Honestly, really, really good for a first effort. They've really sort of nailed down their sound. Maybe a little bit too much influenced by Birthday Massacre, and that does shine through a little bit too much on some of the tracks, but their cover of the Birthday Massacre, really, really good. Maybe I should experiment a little bit more with the industrial EBM stuff as well as the more straightforward stuff as well, because that first track, Rabbit Hole, was really, really like probably one of the best tracks on the EP. Not to say that the rest of the EP isn't definitely worth a listen as well. Loving the sort of almost 80s goth vibe in there as well, and the really, really dark feeling to the whole EP in particular, and Seri-Win's vocals actually superb, along with the guitarist knowing exactly when to put his riffs in and do the rest of the music as well. Colin, that's it, sorry. Knowing exactly where to put the music together and how to really put these songs together as well. You should go check them out. They are called Sugarplum Suicide. Hopefully they'll be hitting the UK soon for a bit of a tour or a couple of days. I'm trying to get them to come play here in Southend. I've just got to get the money together really first, and hopefully we can get them playing with Pretty Addicted as well. So all in all, go check out this EP. It's available on their Bandcamp. I'll put the link below in the description. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you could, please go check out my Patreon. The link is just about there. It helps, obviously, any money you can sort of pay towards me doing this. It really helps me in getting some new equipment, getting better audio equipment, and also helps me to get up to London and do more interviews with bands, bigger bands, signed and unsigned, as well as get around the country as well. Really trying to make this a really big channel, so anything you can help with would be superb. If you feel I've done a good enough job on the video, obviously you might think I'm crap, which fair enough. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll be back again soon.
I turn to face it all.